Okay, we look for wear marks. Heavy wear on that gear. Light wear over here. Definitely heavy. Heavy on that gear. It's only on this side of the pump too. You can see it's heavy worn. This one not so much. So one gear is a thou different from the other, so we gotta see which one's which. Obviously the outer gear is the one that's binding the most, it looks like right now. That'd be this idler gear. Oh, this isn't the one I ground down. This was these are the stock ones. Okay, so this one's a problem. Okay, so we can take this down a little bit on size and see what happens. I couldn't deburr the outside edge in here. You obviously don't want access to being flat. So we're pretty consistent on the height. Okay. So we got two options. We make the gear thinner or make the gasket thicker. Now the next step up in gasket is 5 thou bigger. So this might only be a couple thou too thick. So if we put a thicker gasket in there, it'll probably clear, but you're going to have 3 thou in play in it. If I take this and sand it down until it's just the right thickness, we can have 0 to 1 in play and work free and be tighter. It's a matter how you want to do it. Two different ways of doing the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to take this one now and put it back in, just with this, and see what we got going to happen here. The studs definitely are not happy when they're going back in. Definitely pretty tight. Ah, come on. Oh, we're going the wrong way. I gotta get where I can get the key in there. Where'd the key go? You get really good at doing this. Same deal, it's tight, loose, tight, loose. I'm going to try to get this other gear out of here on this side. It takes care of the meshing issue. So that's a body issue right there. That is not happy at all. Oh, damn, that is tight. So I'm just rotating the gear. So the gears are tight on the outside of the pump, so it's not working right now. Okay, I'm going to try to get some wear marks in here I can actually see something with. Put that together there. Put this together on this side. We want to pull the pump flat. So a lot of times you don't have exactly flat, it's a problem. So you go until you touch, back off just a little. We'll do the same thing on this one here. Tight. Take the tension off. Oh, that worked. Okay, the pump is bound up, see now it works freely as hell. That's working like it's supposed to right now. Look at that. The pump is bound like that, that's why it was binding so bad. Okay, now let's go ahead and tighten this one down. We're still holding. Tighten this one down. Perfect. There you go. Spin it like it's supposed to be. You know, spins nice and free, just with your finger. Okay, so we know that gear is not too tight on that shaft. It's not too tight on the OD or the face. Now we don't know about this side because we haven't tightened this side up yet. So let's go ahead and put this one on and check this one. See if this gear is fine on this side. So this gear here stays tight. Take this one off, or that screw I should say. Take this one off. Pull that all out of there. Put our gasket back on, which we took off. Be this one right here. Our plate. Okay. Put this gasket on there. Well, technically we don't need to put the gasket on this side, but you never know how this stuff all warps together, so I like having all the components like it's going to actually be real world. That way we know. If something's wrong, we know it. Where's that hole at? One advantage to take this on and off a few times is the nuts and the studs are going to get friendly with each other, so should go together better now. Good. Still good. Oh, got a little tighter that time. Oh, free right there though. Banging my fingers, so move that things out a little bit. Tight, tight, tight. tight. We're locked up now. Lock solid. So we pulled everything in good and tight. That's where we start having a problem. Okay, so now, how much you back it off before it loosens up. So I still got some torque on the bolts, but not a full torque. Can't move them. Take the torque all the way off. Boom, it freed up instantly. So we only got 1 thou or 2 thou minimum, probably only about 1 thou clearance. So that gear is 1 thou or so too thick, so I'm going to knock it down a little bit. And that should take care of that problem. Okay, or we got to find a gasket that's 1 thou or so thicker. So we'll check to see if we got another gasket that's a couple thou thicker. That'll do the trick. If not, I can knock the gear down. The inner gear is fine, so we know that's not a problem. But when we put this inner gear in there, or this little one, it's a big problem. This gear is too thick. So I got to take the whole thing apart. We'll measure the 2 gears. As I recall, these are all the same height, but this might have some burrs up on this edge here that moves the gear out and makes it tight. It's all brand new stuff, so you don't know. Alright, so there you go. You got to figure all this crap out. So right now we have inner gasket good, inner gear good, outer gear, inner is not good, and then the combination gears don't work either yet. So we only got one that works so far. We're working our way to 2. Now if you put big thick gaskets in here and don't give a squat, this is a bolt in, you don't do any of this crap. But like most things, the more accurate you make it, the more work it is. That means I make it harder on myself by doing it this way. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Okay, this time that gear is definitely going to come off that side, no big deal. Where'd my hammer go? There. Oh, keep forgetting that inner screw. Alright, better that time. Okay, we're taking this all the way apart. Where'd the key go? There it is right there. Don't lose your keys. Okay, so this gear worked. It's 1/3 of a thou undersize. Under 0. This one's right on 0. Yep, so it's 1/3 of a thou. Well, that's low on that side. Yeah, that side's good. This side over here is high. So there's 1/2 thou taper in this gear, how it's made. So I can take that 1/2 thou out and see if it works. It might only be 1/2 thou is all we're hitting on, because this gear works fine. Okay, so that's that one. Now the outer one, this one here is the one that locked up after we tightened it up the outer side. So this gear here versus this gear. This one here was the one I ground down. It was a little bit thinner than the other one, about 1/2 thou I think. Yeah. This one's 1 thou thinner than what that one was. Yeah. 1/2 thou on that side, 1 thou on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna take one thou off of this gear, and hopefully that makes that one work. This one I need to do about the same thing. So one thou on both of those two gears. We'll see if that does a trick. And then we'll put it all back together again and see if that part works. Then we got to work on our meshing part. Here's the binding in there. That's our problem. The only way to get that is by lapping compound. Alright, I'll be back.